We're live.
Beautiful.
Oh.
All right. Well, welcome back for the semi-annual to the third episode of this podcast will become your tomb, where we're continuing the pre-album Sleep Token journey. I'm Owen Graham, the music guy, joined by my brother Aaron Graham,
The words guy.
the words guy.
We have a great podcast planned for you today. We're doing it's a smorgasbord of Sleep Token songs.
You could say that.
Well, I did.
Thank you for saying that.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So today we're going to be going through the tracks that, to my understanding, came between the EPs and the first LP. It's not, I don't know, the first full album.
Yeah,
So we're going to be doing Jaws, then Hey Ya, then The Way That You Were. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes.
yeah. Well, I mean, we're not going to do anything other than that. So
I mean, we'll see if we make it that far, is what I
we'll
mean.
start doing some mariachi band stuff in the middle.
We just may.
All right.
Yeah. So I did want to address a little bit of some of the engagement that we've been getting, just to say thank you to the handful of lovely people who have left comments, who have been watching the shorts and watching the full episodes. We appreciate you all. If anybody does end up joining during this live stream, we'd love to hear from you. We'll
Absolutely.
try to keep an eye on the chat, but we get off in our own stuff, so we might take a minute to see you.
Sometimes we don't even realize where we are, but as soon as we see you in the chat, we'll respond, as well as we try to be very responsive to any comments. So if there are any criticisms, ideas, anything on the shorts or on the lives or on the videos that are reposting the lives, let us know. You are the people who drive Sleep Token, and I'm a flower.
You are, yeah. Sorry about that.
It's okay. It happens
Sometimes I change a window and my brother becomes a flower.
If only we could all be so lucky.
Yeah. So
I have the chat window up though, so if
Okay.
anybody pops in, we'll be
very good. Very good.
All right.
All right. Well, I think let's get started.
Let's get it on.
All right. So this is going to be Jaws, and we've already seen this music video, but it's worth seeing again. As we discussed in the last one, the last episode. Let's see. So it's worth another shot. But see how it fits with this music. It's a little different.
Not well.
Hey, it's okay.
It's not bad.
Okay, here we go.
All right, let's go.
Stand under the stained glass, and I will know it's you. The whites of your eyes burn from across the room. And I'm not here to be the savior you long for, only the one you don't. Are you watching me with eyes of a predator as you move towards the door? Show me those pretty white doors. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white doors. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and
that's maybe an appropriate place.
Well, or an inappropriate place if you've been watching the video.
Fair point. All right. So
Just the way he hits, I mean, maybe you have some musical explanation.
Hmm.
The way he hits that, show me those pretty white jaws, whatever that is, just like
yeah.
grips my heart and most of my soul.
In what way?
It's, in a tight but not controlling way.
Oh, okay. All right. Just what I thought I'd ask.
I thought I'd answer.
There's an element of controlling in it, maybe. Yeah. There's some musical things to talk about. It's a interesting sort of a song to try to figure out, like, how to address musically, because there's so much going on. You know, some of the details maybe are. It's just hard to organize my thoughts about what to address. So the key of the song ends up being something like G sharp minor, but it starts with this like E major chord, and then goes into the more shady, darker tonality after that. So I don't know, it starts with this like very kind of open chord in the piano. It's just an open fifth. And then fills in the harmony up on the right hand. And then there's this like percussion. Well, really it starts with the percussion thing. It's I don't really know exactly how to describe it. It sounds like an over clamped hi-hat or something like that, or just like, I don't know, like something small and metallic that's very compressed. It's some kind of a sample, but you get that.
It sounds like my kids playing with chopsticks on the pot in my kitchen floor, kind of.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's not actually that, but
who knows?
I mean, I should have been paid if they were.
Yeah.
But
right.
yeah.
So this thing, let's see.
The ticka. Yeah. It's a hi-hat.
Is it? I don't know. I mean, it's a sample of some kind. So
or like a castaneta.
Yeah, like some kind of something like that. I mean, it reminds me of like one of the great comments that we got was that a question about the chimey type instrument from, is it from
Jericho?
Jericho.
Oh, no,
it's Jericho.
It was Jericho.
Yeah, it's Jericho. And I mean, I looked into that a little bit, and there are a couple of potential instruments that it could have been, but I think the commenter was right on with suggesting that it might be a sistrum.
That was the comment, yes.
Yeah, which briefly, I'm gonna, let's see, how can I do that? I'm just gonna put this in front of your face.
Okay.
I didn't prepare for this, but here.
Not my face. Not my gumdrop button.
Yeah, let me just. This is
That's
the level of professionalism. Here we go.
No, your face looks better than mine. We're good.
Sorry. So this is an ancient Middle Eastern music, is used in a lot of ritual contexts in ancient Egypt and throughout the ages, and it's often a metallic hoop that has these sort of mini symbols. I can try
on that. I mean, if you're already over my face, maybe make it more visible.
I mean, it's not really gonna.
There you go.
Huh? A little better.
Looks better now. Yeah.
Cool. And you know, it's got that sort of a character. Like obviously the one in the song is it's pitched and processed, and it has a little bit more of a musical note, like an actual pitched note to it. But yeah, so I think there's a similar sort of a thing going on here. But again, like really over compressed and,
like
well, not over compressed, but highly compressed to get this very controlled. And it's some kind of a sampled sound. So maybe this instrument showing up again, I don't know, could be something kind of like, but this sounds to me more like it's something being struck rather than
Yeah.
something being shaken. So
Yes.
I don't know, but
Or
it's similar sort of a.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I think this sounds like there's some percussive
Yep.
element to it.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Yeah.
let's see if I can use some of this technology I've got here. Maybe.
You can use it.
Let's see. So that first drop.
Show me those pretty white toys. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost.
Okay. So it's a great moment in the song. I'm gonna try something new here. If something blows up, everybody on the
Duck and
internet,
cover.
bear
Everybody
with
duck
me.
and cover.
Yeah. Okay. One of the reasons why this moment hits so well is because there's this low synth bass that enters at the same time, and I've isolated that instrument, so it should be.
Really? Oh wow.
So if you're listening on headphones, you might hear this, but if you're just on like computer, like laptop speakers or your phone, you might not even hear that note. It's really low. And as far as I could get, it's kind of hard to even hear the pitch of it, but I think the bass line is something like this. This is like
Wow.
but it's down,
Yeah.
here. And then also resonating an octave below that. So it's like really, really low.
That's freaking awesome, dude.
So it's G sharp, D sharp, E. Yeah. Anyway, so this is where like the G sharp minor thing really starts to lock in. But that's happening at the same time as the voice.
Show me those pretty white toys. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white toys. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love.
Yeah, and like
All right.
a wonderful vocal performance where he's talking about like, jaws, teeth, but you can hear like there's a lot of teeth in the performance. He does this kind of like mimetic performance.
Memetics. Thank you.
Often.
Yes.
Thanks, you've taught me a thing. I actually knew about that before.
I know you did. That's why it's funny.
Yeah. But I think it's just like, again, maybe I'm making too much of it, but I really love that he does such a great job of like the music really goes a long way to embody the content that's being communicated by the lyrics. It's yeah.
I actually don't think it's possible to make too much of it. Like,
Okay,
I mean,
then let's make more.
Okay, why not? But no, I think like what we're seeing here is so like it's not done often in music at all, let alone modern music.
Right.
So the fact that they're doing it, and again, we always go back to the intentionality of Sleep Token.
Yeah.
Like nothing is by mistake at all. And so to just like show how that intentionality meshes on every level is part of the appreciation, I think. And that's my part. It's a big part of my appreciation.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm on the same
So
page.
so let's go to a little bit of the lyrics now,
Please.
because there's a lot here. So I just want to kind of circle back a bit to where we left off last week. We started talking about the quest narrative and the Chapel Perilous, the Grail quest, and the wasting of the land. And that's not so much present here, but we are situated in a chapel. Stand under the stained glass, and I will know it's you. Oh, the whistles of your eyes burn from across the room. Oh, so we
To the-
talked
Sorry. The whistles?
across. Oh, the whites. I'm sorry.
Oh, the
I
white.
can't read. The white. I'm sorry. The whites of
No,
your eyes.
good.
That was my misreading. I
Good,
apologize.
good. It's just we all
Yeah.
sometimes we get different lyrics, and I'm like, have
No,
I
no,
been
no.
hearing that lyric wrong?
That was my dyslexia acting up.
Okay, all right. Sorry. I
No, no, no,
threw off
no,
your
no. I'm
groove.
no. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We need that. We need to have like the Emperor's New Groove llama. Don't throw off the groove
Yeah.
on us.
I have the technology. We could do.
We can make him stronger. All right. So stand under the stained glass, and
Mhm.
I will know it's you. Oh, the whites of your eyes burn from across the room. Oh, so we are situated in the chapel, and it seems to me everything has this mythic tone and sleep token. So we're talking about the Chapel Perilous. And so it's very interesting that, like, so in the Chapel Perilous, the questing hero confronts an enemy, whether it's this weird disembodied black hand like Cousin It in
Mhm.
some of the quest narratives, or whether it's the Black Knight or the Green Knight, the guardian of the chapel, right? Depends on what you're reading, whether you're reading British or French literature, but it's all the same Arthurian Grail myth, right?
Mm.
But so we're already situated in here, and we're situated in the chapel under the stained glass, and there's this hostility between the person being viewed and the person who's narrating.
Mm.
And
Mhm.
we go to the next line even, right?
Yep.
And I'm not here to be the savior you long for,
Right.
only the one you don't. I mean, first of all, that line by itself is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm not here to be the savior you long for. I'm here to be the savior that you don't long for. The long for is implied
Mm-hmm.
on the second line.
Right.
But and the whole thing about that is if you look at it in the context of Arthurian Grail myth, right?
Hmm.
Like the hero in the Chapel Perilous is there because he has to kill the guardian. Even though the guardian is doing a sacred duty, the hero has to kill them. So the person, the speaker in this, is the hero of the land, but not for the person who's been guarding the Chapel Perilous for who knows how long.
Right.
And so in order to heal the land, there has to be a sacrifice, an atonement. And it is this dude or this entity who's been guarding the chapel for eons doing their job.
Right.
And so, and again, like to just finish out the stanza, and we can go back to the music, is, and are you watching me with the eyes of a predator, and are as you move towards the door. So again, we have this weird. You can almost see the hero and the opposition like in space, circling each other in the chapel, and nobody knows what. Because the thing too about the Grail myth, right, is the quester, the hero, is a pilgrim going to the chapel. And so they're on a religious quest. They're here to do some sort of ritual, and there's a person guarding the chapel. So you would assume that they're on the same side. But because of the necessity to fill the quest, they're not. And so you can kind of get like the speaker is orientating themselves to like, what is this new weird relationship that shouldn't be hostile, but now it is hostile? Or like what?
Yeah.
What is the opposition playing out in front of us? So that's the mythic bit of the first verse.
That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I've never linked it directly to the Arthurian myth, but I mean, like all that stuff, and it all kind of ends up connecting somehow, somewhere in the mists of history or whatever. So yeah, that tracks for me. That makes sense. At getting to similar things that I've thought about with this song before. And yeah, I mean the theme of like teeth and something about like teeth being this tool for destroying things, but also being like an integral part of the sacrifice process, especially like for the god to devour the sacrifice in order to provide whatever it is that is being asked for. That's Yeah, so like the remaking of the land or whatever it is that it's the mythical desired thing. Um, yeah,
Right. Right.
cool.
So since the word jaws hasn't come in yet, I won't go to the jaw,
Hmm.
the jaw and the jawbone specifically is mythic importance yet. But so we'll get there. But oh, it gets
Sure.
deeper, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm sure. And okay, so I'm just gonna back up a bit in the song, and then
Please, please.
because I do want to. There's just one I have to point out. Where does it enter?
The whites of your eyes burn from across the room. And I'm not here to be the savior you
Right there.
long for, only the one you don't.
So there are a few musical devices that come up in Sleep Token's music. I'm sure there are many, many more, and I just haven't been able to break things apart to find them all because sometimes they show up in ways that are slightly transformed, but this is one that I know at least in a couple of places it comes back exactly in this way. Same exact notes, but this theme that thing it comes up again later on in the discography and does something to tie this song into later music to bring up this idea. Whatever is going on in this song, it comes up again later and is sort of invoked by that theme. Those notes, the D sharp, E, and a B, which it's an interesting kind of haunting thing. So the D sharp and the E are really close together. So there's this dissonance introduced by those. And then E to B is this big open fifth. And then it jumps back down and like really kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It just kind of like incessantly repeating that starting note where the dissonance lays.
Mm-hmm.
And so that like sneaks in the background as we're building up to the first chorus. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know. Great commentary.
No, you're good. No, it's brilliant.
Yeah, I mean,
It's the way that you're, because again, we're talking about like the whole corpus of Sleep Token's work, right? Like you have this very foundational theme, this musical theme that comes back, and we're kind of, so we'll make the links in our minds, and then when it comes back, like it's like in a work of poetry when you refer to Achilles, you mean you get to put the whole myth of Achilles right in the poem. So you're thinking about the war in Troy, you're thinking about Patroclus, you're thinking about the sacrifices, you're thinking about his son who ends up, when it ends up killing Priam, the king of Troy. Like by mentioning Achilles, you get to import all of those things into the poem. Right. And this is doing the same thing. It's like a mythical sonic referent. Mm-hmm. Like every time you hear that, you get to and you should import every other time you've heard that progression.
Yep.
In every Sleep Token song, right?
Right. And, I mean, so this is whatever. It's the Jaws theme. It's a like to use. It's not that one.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Well, but here's the thing, though: is it starts with.
I know
it actually is hilariously. It does start with the. It's in a different key, I think, but. Yeah, it starts with that. It's that same interval, and like in music school, when they're teaching people to recognize these intervals by ear, that is the reference that they use for this interval is called a minor second. It's just two notes as close to them as you get in Western music. And yeah, so it starts with that interval, which is from the Jaws.
So Sleep Token is literally also trolling all music students in the Western Hemisphere.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're definitely always also there for a
Doing
joke.
everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's in there too. So it's this like hauntingly beautiful theme that is going to call up all of this myth and meaning and all this stuff, but it's also got just like this joke, this little meme in there. Yeah.
Easter egg, a little Easter egg. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So,
I love it. I love it.
all right, let's get the build up again. Here we go.
Are you watching me with eyes of a predator as you move towards the door? Show me those pretty white doors. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white doors. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love.
This is full on Sleep Token drums. Like this is that recognizable sound, that snare drum.
We talked about last time. Like it's coming to its own now, right?
Yeah, this is it.
Yeah. We're here for it. If we're not distracted by the video, we're here for it.
Okay.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, there's
You want to go music? You want me to talk about Jaws?
You talk about Jaws.
I'll
I'll
talk
figure
about
out
Jaws.
what I want to talk about.
We'll see. Okay, cool. So the interesting thing about Jaws, the bone, not the movie, is that so there's this kind of weird. Let me just take a step back. There is the notion by Western media portrayal that the toll to pay Karanos or Karens toll over the river Styx is coins in the eyes. That's not how it was actually done, especially not in Etruscan culture. And the runes on the sleep tokens masks are Etruscan, right? And so basically the thing was that you would take the jawbone out and you put coins on the jaw of the deceased because your speech in the afterlife was considered more important than your vision. Like Boondock Saints took the whole eyes in the coins thing a little bit too far, or coins in the eyes thing a little bit too far. But it was called the ritual of Charon's Oval back in Italy during Roman times and in Etruscan times as well. The jawbone would come out and you put coins on the jawbone so that the person who was deceased wouldn't speak any evil as they were crossing over to the afterlife. And so there have been multiple discoveries. 3,000-year-old skeletons are showing green markings from copper coins being placed on their jawbones. We have both mythological from like literature stuff, right? From literary texts, as well as archaeological evidence to back that up. So jaws are maybe a more important part of the journey of the soul to the afterlife than the eyeballs. Actually, and additionally, you have the biblical notion. So Samson put when Samson murdered like a whole bunch of people, and he then would bury the people, but he would sever the jawbone and put the jawbone on top of the grave.
Oh, I don't recall that detail. Okay.
I
Yeah.
have the biblical verse actually here
Oh,
somewhere.
okay.
I
Cool.
do.
Yeah, I haven't heard.
Judges 15.
Ah,
First he kills 1,000 Philistines with a jawbone and then puts their own jawbones on their graves.
huh.
Yep.
Interesting.
And Bob Dylan put that later in a song. But yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Well,
so I guess sorry. Let me circle back to make it make sense in the context of the song rather than just spitting out random myths.
yeah, no,
Um,
please.
I'm trying. Is so the idea that the jaws are both the most vulnerable and the most important part of the human body in some sense,
Hmm.
right? But the jaws are that which allow us to speak, which gives word, which gives voice, which gives the logos, which gives everything that human interaction, that music, that communication is about.
Hmm.
At the same time, they can be used as weapons. And this is why the the early Romans or the early Italians, pre-Rome and during Rome's time, were scared of. So let's go back to our previous mythical talk about the power of the name, the power of the word,
Hmm.
right? You can curse somebody with it. So that's why you didn't want a dead person. I mean, zombie wasn't a thing yet, but a reanimated person to come back and curse you. So you cut their jawbone off and you bury it separately from their body.
Hmm.
Okay, so there's this weird, sinister. I mean, we're sinister and sexy tone to like Sleep Token's oeuvre
Hmm.
of show me those pretty white jaws, show me the delicate stops, show me what you've lost, show me why you're always taking it slow. It is like the same thing too. Just is when if a body is buried, whether whole or the jaw's over here and the body's over there, it doesn't really matter. The jaw does not decay. You can find the jaws of Neanderthals and Cro-Magnons still out there, right?
Hmm.
So it's very interesting. Like, show me where the delicate stops. The delicate stops at the jaw, like literally, like
Yeah.
scientifically.
Hmm. Right.
So I think so. There's that. There's the mythic importance of needing to sever the jaw to prevent the dead or the undead or the whomever from being able to speak.
Hmm.
That's kind of all going on here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you. Yeah. This like
Okay.
there's this also like along with that there's like a both and
Both and.
this imagery is it's very intentionally being portrayed or being put together to call up like imagery of a shark as the type of predator. It's this like sea monster thing,
Mhm.
which is um uh uh by
Gonna become relevant
by a
very
few
soon.
years, yeah, it's setting up the future a future album basically.
Yes.
Yeah, and so, but like, I'm without getting like into. I'm just thinking about how this is so relevant for so
Yeah.
many things in the future. So we'll call back to this once we get there. Is I think
Many a time.
we'll
Many
do
a
that.
time we shall.
Yeah.
Yes.
But while we're here discussing the relevance of Jaws and all of that, I did find an interview that Sleep
God.
Token gave.
Was Steven Spielberg?
If only. No, the same Metal Hammer magazine.
Oh yeah. I like them.
Yeah, they're good. And it's a very short interview.
As most of them are.
So this is what
I can't
Vessel
wait.
had to say.
I literally can't wait.
Yes, I mean this is like okay. So here it is. This is Vessel speaking about Jaws.
We should like next time you should send me the interview and I can be the interviewer and you can be Vessel. We could
role play it.
we could role play.
Add a little of our own, some yes and.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Sorry, go ahead.
Jaws are the tools we have to rend apart, to show our concealed aggression, to take something once hidden and protected and burst it apart. You know no one until you've seen them destroy something. That's the whole interview.
Oh,
I mean,
I mean,
there's like some more stuff in there about like, oh, this is what's going on with Sleep Token these days, but like that's it.
so he's like and subscribe.
Yeah, they were just like, hey, what about Jaws? And he was like,
what about
this
Jaws?
about Jaws. That's it.
I mean, he's not wrong with anything he said there.
No, he's not. Being the one who wrote the song, I think.
Well, just about Jaws in general.
Yeah, just in general. I know,
maybe not the movie, but like Jaws as a thing.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I also think the whole comment, like, you don't know someone until you've seen them destroy something. I mean, he's kind of like taking the spirit animal of Fight Club there a little bit, but still.
Yeah, right. Oh,
But
here.
still, we love it. We're here for it.
Also, just relevant to this whole discussion, I'm gonna cover your face up again. Hey,
Oh, please. Thank God.
this is the art that came out with the track. So it's, you know, that
The shark teeth, right?
recognizable. The only
Yeah.
part of the shark that really survives
Exactly.
in any kind of like in the fossil record, because so much of a shark's body is just cartilage and it just
Yep.
decays so quickly. But the jaws, they last. But it's framing this beautiful bouquet of flowers.
It is. And the whole like the whole show me where the delicate stops. Again, it goes back to that. And the thing is, as much as like human beings aren't made of cartilage, the most long lasting archaeological evidence of human beings or our ancestors are jaws too.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Jaws and teeth.
and teethers.
Yep.
Nope.
All right. Good.
Huh?
Well, I guess we'll continue to ponder that as we go. Oh,
As we
there's a
go
bunch of
along.
musicals. I was going to talk about
Oh
music
yeah.
stuff.
Sorry. The music,
No, that's
what you
okay.
do.
I got
That's
distracted by the jaws.
That's your thing. I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah. There's so much. I think maybe rather than me play it, I'll just see if I can isolate a couple of things over here with
Okay.
the tracks.
And I'll juggle while he does that. Do, 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 do.
Thanks. Okay. So this is a piano.
Always provoked by prey.
So at this point, what I'm trying to do is show there are so many layers of different things happening at this point that like you're going to have to listen to it over and over and over again to kind of listen into the music and pull all this stuff out. So I'm going to try to like build it up bit by bit. So from the lead, starting with the lead vocal.
I believe we are locked, caged and always provoked by prey left unattended.
So, I mean, that line is another one.
It's like a whole different song with each different track.
Yeah, right. And I mean, that's a very Sleep Token thing. They take that about as far
Yes.
as you can eventually. But yeah, it's like each one of these ideas is on its own so beautiful. And then they're going to stack on top of each other and it just gets better and better with every one, with every layer. Yeah, so we could talk about those words in a second, but we're doing music now. So we're coming out of here. This is just
I believe
with the backing vocal.
we are locked, caged and always provoked.
Okay, and then the bass.
I believe we are locked, caged and always provoked.
Okay, I mean, so that's like it's an 808 type. It's a pitched, almost percussive kind of really low rumbly
It's
bass.
almost like a heartbeat. I felt
Yeah. Uh-huh. There I
like
mean,
about that level.
uh-huh. Yeah,
Oh,
I go there with you. Sure.
all right. Well, I'm appreciative of that.
Okay. And then I think that's
I mean, okay. So real
yeah.
quick on the words we just did the music to.
Yeah.
Oh, and I believe we are locked, caged and always provoked by prey left unattended.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we want to circle back to the idea of the chapel perilous, right? The idea that the guardian of the chapel perilous can't leave the chapel. And any challenger who comes into the chapel in the Grail myth, right? He has to challenge and then fight and then hopefully kill to protect the chapel.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you want to frame that same line, right? That
Sure.
the guardian of the chapel in the myth is always caged within the chapel
Mm-hmm.
and provoked by the prey, which is the rest of the people, including the Grail champion, who's always going to come to challenge him. That's part of the hero myth in general too, right? Is that you're the hero, you're the guardian. Your entire life is going to be killed by all the other sons of bitches out there who are going to challenge you.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think there's like you can look at it that same line in like a social framework, which I think you're about to go to, but also in the mythic framework of like the mythical hero is trapped in a cage in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
and the prey, the people that they're gonna have to defend. You can't the Grail, the guardian of the Chapel Perilous can't go out and kill the hero when he's two, or
Yeah.
like know what's going on, or kill the hero as he comes up to the chapel. No, he has to wait inside the chapel, and the hero has to come in. They have to challenge him, and that's like the lot of the guardian of the Chapel Perilous.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So I see that as a potential link. I've always thought of this line more again, maybe like a both and sort of a thing, but this
Sure,
is
sure.
to me more like the it's about the god's perspective of like the god needs someone to offer a sacrifice in order for the god to be able to access the prey. So, like
Okay.
so the god needs to be fed. It needs that
Yeah.
the god is caged, but it's always watching. It's always seeing the people down there living their lives or whatever, whoever the potential sacrifices are. But someone needs to like step into the trap or be offered up in order for the god to be able to actually consume them.
No, yeah, or even look to I think any religious context, right? Whether you're talking about Mayans or Aztecs or Hebrews
Yep.
or early Christians, is like there needs to be and again, the blood is important. There needs to be a blood-filled sacrifice
Mm-hmm.
for the God to manifest, right? And whether it's burning, the golden or not the golden, the red heifer, or whether it's the fatted calves, whether it's whatever the Aztecs were doing with whoever they were doing it with it, and throwing people down the temple steps and
Yeah.
get on them.
Military enemies, they
Yes,
cut their hearts out.
yes, and there, numb them.
Yeah, burn them,
Yeah,
offer them to Huitzilopochtli. Yeah.
yeah. So, but the whole thing is that regardless of what mythic or religious tradition you're going in, like the movements are the same. Like there's really no dissimilarity between them except for who the blood's coming from.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
So I agree with that too. But I was trying to just circle back to the chapel focus. But yeah, no,
Well, yeah.
absolutely. Both
I mean,
both and.
Yeah, I think both and because in a way, like you mentioned before, like the chapel guardian is the caged sacrifice. Like they're guarding the place, but also they ultimately must die in order for the world to be renewed, for the connection to the god to be made, like whatever the particular case is. But yeah, same idea, I think.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. There's a
I got it.
particular. What's it?
So we have a chatter.
Oh, we have a chatter.
We have a chatter.
Howdy there,
I'm
chatter.
asking him to say more. Howdy there, Ryan Anderson H3X. He says, sounds like an album cover. Cracked jaws or teeth of gold. Kronos eating his own children. Interesting. I asked Ryan to say more on that.
Hmm. We'll see what Ryan says.
All right.
Okay. So.
No, good. Right. Well, I'm watching you, Ryan. I'm not like, I'm not a government agent. I'm not a Fed. But go ahead, Ryan. Say more in that chat. We'll respond to that. Go ahead. Proceed, Owen, until
Yeah.
Ryan says more. We'll circle back to Ryan.
Yeah. Okay. So, the
Don't
let me
act
see if I can
surprised,
find
LOL.
Don't act surprised.
I mean, I'm shocked Pikachu face. No. I'm no. Just say more about it. I think there's something there, Ryan.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe,
say a bit more so we can get our grip on it, please.
maybe Ryan means don't act shocked that there's somebody there. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, well,
I don't know.
well, you're the first one, so
So
I was shocked. I apologize, Ryan.
yeah. Okay. I was looking for this is a little bit of a backing up a bit in the song, but
Owen,
sorry, what's up?
what do the flamingos mean?
Don't.
Ryan put 3 flamingos. What do they mean?
Oh, okay, Ryan. So there's a lot of symbolism involving this black flamingo with the most
It's
recent
they're
album.
Well, they're all pink.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's an emoji for a black flamingo yet. So that
Okay.
you got to use the pink ones.
Now you said we'll gather more. So I just don't know if I might be in over my depth. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm trying to do what I can. So I like the Kronos eating his own children thing. I'm here with that.
Yeah.
Like the Jaws, the idea that Kronos ate his own children, which is the birth. I mean, Zeus tricked him by eating his, or not Zeus, but the goddess truthed him. Okay, well, we'll get you a black one. Don't worry. When we get membership tiers, we'll make black flamingos. That will be the first member only emoji. Will be the black flamingo. Don't you worry. I know,
I like
right?
that
Tell me
idea.
about that, Ryan. More chatters, Ryan.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you reaching out. So about the Kronos eating his own children, yeah, and the whole way Zeus got out was they tricked him to eating a stone, and then Zeus went and dwelled in the cave, and then he eventually grew up and then went and killed Kronos,
Right.
and then cut the belly open, and then got all the gods out, and look what happened there. So yeah.
Yeah.
But again, like the jaws of Kronos, that's also not wrong.
Right. There's layers of myths stacked on top of each other.
Yep. That's what that British education will do to you.
It'll mess you up.
It'll give you smarter than you want to be.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, go ahead, Owen.
No, you're all good. I mean, it's
Thank you, Ryan.
That's what
We
we're
really
here for.
appreciate that, brother. That's exactly what we're here for.
thank you and welcome.
Oh, that's cool. Ryan is saying that he wants to see an album cover with an X-ray of Vessel's cracked jaw. I mean,
That would be pretty sweet.
that'd be pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah.
We're here for it.
Yeah.
I bet they would be too. Vessel's gonna. I mean, as soon as Vessel starts liking and subscribing, I mean, I
Right,
think he's gonna
except-
take your thing.
You know that if they provide that, someone is going to go check his
Yes.
dental records against to figure out who
That's
this
a
guy
fake
is.
dental record. How dare you? That's from that baboon they found in Milan in 1945. That's not your dental record, Vessel One.
Yeah.
Oh well. That's very smart, Ryan. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Okay. So
All right, let's go.
what I was but I'm backing up to here.
Show me those pretty white toes. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost and why you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me.
Okay, because I love that chord progression.
Yes.
So, like, not only yes, the vocals are great. We're at the chorus; it's wonderful. But what's going on in the bass line with this piano chord progression is really nice. So this is like the G minor thing we're all over here
Mm-hmm.
doing our G minor stuff.
We're doing G minor stuff.
Doing G minor stuff. Yeah. So it's like G minor stuff. And it goes up. Boom, boom. And then back to G minor. So it goes through like maybe a B, could be a D sharp minor. The D sharp minor comes in later, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's a bit
B,
later.
and then D sharp minor, and then it goes down to this F sharp, and walks its way up. What's that?
No, is that first the first part of that G sharp minor
Mhm.
is the first chord in the actual Jaws. Dun, dun.
I don't think it is.
Oh, well, I'm wrong then. Sorry, I'm just hearing Jaws everywhere. My bad.
No, that's it's fair. It's not your fault. They did this to you. Actually,
God
sorry, you're a
damn
flower.
it!
I want to just, it's bugging me.
What's bugging you?
What key is the original Jaws sound theme?
It's in the key of Spielberg.
The key of John Williams.
It's in Schindler's Key.
Okay, well, Google AI says it's just between E and F. So it's that particular.
It's in the key of Jaws.
It's in the key of Jaws.
It made its own key.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Thanks, people.
actually, unfortunately or fortunately, we're not going to get those specific notes in this song because we don't have an F natural in this key. F sharp. But
And
yeah.
yet.
Okay, so anyways, this is that piano chord progression. I'm just gonna isolate that. Right. Yeah, and at the same time, that's going on. So this is where these layers are all stacking up. So that's happening at the same time as
Show me those pretty white toes. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost.
Wow.
While you're always taking it slow. Show me what wounds you've got. Show me love. Show me those pretty white toes. Show me where the delicate stops. Show me what you've lost.
right. Amazing.
Wow.
And that takes us into this freaking epic. It drops back down.
To the same thing we started with.
Yeah, and then here, so this is that bass line. Now, it's usually covered up a little bit more than this, but you can hear it. That consistent pulsating rhythm.
Yep.
Now, this is kind of an interesting thing. When it goes there, it's sort of a callback to the start of the song. That whole electric guitar part and the pulsating synth bass thing is following the same idea. It's playing that E chord that the song starts with, but we're doing it like, low tuned guitars and synth bass, so it's all like way down here. So it's just like E, G sharp, C sharp, G sharp, F sharp, E. So it just kind of walks up that same area of the same bass line kind of thing. But layered with all the drums and all the other stuff.
Mhm.
Pretty sweet.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Fantastic. Okay.
believe we are locked, caged and always provoked by prey left unattended.
Okay. So like another thing that I really appreciate about the arrangements and everything that Vessel makes is some of the most interesting background vocals that are just like him layered and doing all these weird things. So I'm gonna isolate that here. So we get the getting a lot of bleed from the other stuff.
That's okay.
Okay, come on. You can turn it up. No, you're a little guy. Yeah. So I don't know. Are there? Did we lose Aaron? We might have lost him. Brother. Okay. All right. Sorry. We're good. Okay. So Aaron's got to take care of something. He'll be right back. So what I'm talking about right here, these backing vocals, it's just really interesting layers. It's interesting that like there's this kind of minor key sort of a thing going on through all of it. Oftentimes what happens with harmonies is that if you isolate the harmony, it ends up sounding a little bit more major against the minor tonality of whatever the melody is. But then there's this. Let's see, we back here again. That part right there. So like the backing vocals are doing this. Where are we? What key are we in? But with this like really interesting, almost like hey, welcome back, sir.
Had to take care of some business. We're good.
Yeah. See a man about a dog.
Yep. That dog is running loose.
All right. So I was talking about me and Ryan hanging out here.
Oh, is Ryan talking more?
No, I don't know. I can't see the chat.
Oh, well,
We got
sorry.
too many other things going on.
God dang it. All right. No, Ryan's good.
Okay.
Oh, no, we got Tiffy now.
Tiffy.
Just join Tiffy 3260 just joined. So we're checking isolated harmonies. Yes, we are, Tiffy.
Welcome,
Yes, we
Tiffy.
are.
So I was just
Welcome
pointing
to the
out
chat, Tiffy.
like my favorite points of what's going on in the harmonies.
Yeah. I was gone for like 1.4 minutes. So
Right. You
so
didn't
bring me
miss
back.
much.
Take me back to Eden, Owen.
Yeah. Ha
Ha.
okay. So,
Oh, Ryan. Hey, Ryan's shouting out Tiffy. Yeah, Ryan and Tiffy in the chat. Yes. How we go? We gather. Oh, Tiffy. Okay, so Tiffy's asking why it sounded like distorted because Owen was isolating the harmonies.
Yes.
Now Tiffy's got it. So
Tiffy's got it. Yes. Right.
We're tracking. Okay.
Right. Sorry. I've got too
No,
many
you're
windows
fine.
open, so I can't. I could have gotten to that earlier. Sorry, Tiffy.
Oh, that's great. He sound like Ryan made a very good point. We've talked about this before, especially because we're like, if we circle back to the beginning of Jaws, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the stained glass window. We are in a cathedral here,
Yep.
right? So Ryan just said it sounds like there are spirits in the track you isolated.
Right.
So the ghostly ethereal sounding, right, is what we're
Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, to me, it evokes almost like horror movie soundtracks.
Okay. Yeah.
There's something like cinematically demonic about it. Like that, there's this a bit. So not that part. Wait,
Not the part with the blood dripping down the butt, the other part.
this.
Oh yeah.
Right. It's like
Oh,
this demonic
it's like
chorus, like
playing the
interjects
record
itself.
backwards over itself.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
like that. Right. So there's this like reverse reverb thing that's around these notes that they're being sung forward, but it's like the reverb around them is sort of swirling
Backward.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does sound. It sounds
gives
like
that,
it sounds like a spiral.
otherworldly sort of a character
Yes.
to it, which is
Very well put, chat. Very
awesome.
good job.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right.
Yeah, I'm so glad you isolated it. It sounds like, I mean, nothing can sound like a swirl because a swirl is something you look at, but it sounds like a swirl.
Yeah. I mean, it's sort of like you're messing around with our perception of time. We are used to, you've got a standard envelope of events that happen when you play a musical note. When a sound happens in the world, you get this like transient event at the beginning of it, and then it sustains for a bit and it decays off. And this is sort of like that whole envelope has been flipped around itself. So that would be about
maybe
as close as you can get.
Well, maybe a term we can bring in to describe this, right, would be it's a Latin term. It's lacuna, which is it's a spiral. It means it's a Latin term for spiral. So there are ideas of time in like literary criticism, mythological criticism, which is like Western thought usually perceives time as linear.
Right.
There's a thing called laconic or lacuna time, which is time as a spiral. And it seems to be kind of in some way mimetically imitating that.
Sure. Yeah.
The idea that time is not a singular event. It's not like this happened, then that happened, then that happened. Like time itself is a spiral. And
Right.
it seems like this is kind of doing that work sonically.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to say something, and I don't really know where this would go. I'm just kind of throwing an idea out there. But
Do it.
Because we were talking about Kronos earlier. So in Greek mythology, Kronos is the god of linear time. But Ion is the god of cyclical time.
Right.
Now, we haven't brought up Ion anywhere, encountered that at all, but since we're talking about this myth of Kronos eating his children and then being slain, maybe there's something going on there, like the disruption of linear time, and then what's left is cyclical time, or I don't know. The cycles are a big important thing in Sleep Token, so
absolutely. But the idea too of people like humanity like falling out of a trajectory or being put back into a trajectory, which can be considered more linear, right, or more linear, and then but we get caught in cycles. Like history is a cycle, humanity is a cycle, biblical cycles, mythical cycles, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a new comment here. He says okay. He says Ryan, our buddy, says it's when the woman asks to be consumed, we spiral down. Vessel loves her, so how does he respond? So I think Ryan, the thing that we're trying to jostle with right now actually is who is the woman? Is the woman a third position we're talking about? Or is this kind of dealing with like the deity sleep is the female we don't even know. Like who are the speakers and who are the people that are being addressed is something I think we're still trying to sort out to some extent, right, Owen?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, that's why I've hypothesized the third person who seems to be a woman who could maybe be like either maybe like a previous love interest of Vessel, or maybe even like a previously existing acolyte of sleep, and there's like some kind of a competition love ritual triangle thing going on. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, Cain and Abel, right? Like they were competing for a god's love, and look what happened to Abel. I mean,
yeah, I think maybe that's what Nazareth
I think that's
about.
Well, we need to go back and redo that one then, huh?
Well, I mean, the music video, I think, is kind of... This is the music video for
Nazareth.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Yeah, right.
Well, since time is cyclical, it can be a spoiler alert, even though it's happening afterwards, right?
Yes.
Okay. Vessel told her of his conflicting love. Not an ironic, but an ionic spoiler. Okay, so Ryan says Vessel told her of his conflicting love. That question is, who is her, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're not wrong, Ryan. You're not wrong at all. It's just, we don't really know who her is. And I think Owen just gave a lot of potentials for who her is. If you know who she is, don't dox her, but like who her is. We're open to suggestions. This is why we're building this community. This is great. Thank you, Ryan. Really.
Yeah. If you got some inside
she
information.
is she's the sacrifice, says Ryan. So okay, so let me try to So she is the sacrifice that Vessel is making to the deity.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you're reading a lot into the video to come to this.
Well,
the lyrics plus the video.
Yeah.
She's a voluntary sacrifice. So she's all okay. Let's go with this. So she is a separate acolyte of sleep who is voluntarily sacrificing herself, and Vessel is the celebrant of the sacrifice. Huh.
Could be.
I'm here for this.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, we ran into the same issue in the last video when we were talking about Nazareth, but like, who is she who's being made to eat the tape in the mirror? Like, what does that mean?
I tried to do that and I threw up.
Right. I'm assuming this is the same she, or I don't know.
I mean, they use the same video.
I did use the same video. But I don't know.
No, I'm with it. Let's see how it goes. Let's see where it goes.
Yeah. Okay. I think.
Okay. So let's just. So we have competitive ideas out here that she might be a voluntary sacrifice to a ritual that Vessel is presiding over. But we can all agree, regardless, that this is all towards the deity of sleep.
Yeah. I would think so.
I think yeah. If Ryan says anything different, I'll make sure you know.
Okay.
But I think we're good. No, thank you, Ryan. Great.
Much appreciated. Okay, we got to finish this song. We have other songs to do.
At some point in time.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna let this play out. But if you want to pause to comment on anything, just let me know.
If Ryan says something, I'll put my hand up for him.
Very good.
Thank
you, Aaron and Ryan.
I'm not here to be the savior you long for, only the one you do. You watching me with eyes of a predator, you move towards the truth. Show me those pretty white shirts. Show me where the delicate stuff. Show me why you've lost.
Beautiful video, beautiful song, beautiful music.
Hmm.
Ryan said something I didn't want to interrupt because I think it's something we could handle after we finished.
Sure.
Ryan says Vessel returns from sleep's realm and tries to get back to normal, but he can't escape sleep, so I think assuming he means he confides that in his new love. So I'm not sure what.
D- Can you read that again?
Yeah. Vessel returns from sleep's realm
Mm-hmm.
and tries to get back to normal. He can't escape sleep, so he says he confidence, but I think he means he confides in his new love. He meaning Vessel.
Right. And then his new love
And
is the person who's
is
being
like sign me up.
ah.
I mean
Interesting.
that's why I mean if I read that wrong, Ryan, or if you have anything, please correct me. I was trying to give you the most gracious reading I could.
Right.
I mean, it seems like, I mean, because Owen and I have dealt with before this idea of the realm and of like the whole idea that everybody needs to sleep, but there's this connection between the deity, but it's only for a certain period of time, right?
Mhm. Right.
Oh, so Ryan is saying that sleep whispers in the ear of the female sacrifice, and then oh, so he is sleep. So sleep whispers in her ear, and Vessel is the offerant of the sacrifice? Is that what you're saying? I just want to make sure I get you straight, Ryan. I'm trying to make sure you understand.
Well, I think huh. Cuz like at this point like vessel is the vessel of sleep. So like vessel
So,
and sleep are kind of
like
like
the
maybe
same thing
sleeping
at this point, huh?
vessel is trying to like wake
Oh,
up.
sorry, Ryan said no. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan. Say what you want to say. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do you dirty, Ryan. I promise. But to go with what Owen was, you can talk more about that, Owen. I think the idea that I'm a plant.
Yeah, sorry.
The idea that that's okay. That at this point in the progression, Vessel is the vessel of the deity Sleep. So the way that Vessel is going to act in the physical world is going to have to, or the way that Sleep's going to act. Oh, thank you, Ryan. I'm sorry. Appreciate you. But the way that Vessel's going to have, or that Sleep's going to have to act in the physical world is through his vessel,
Right.
who is ironically enough named Vessel.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well,
oh, okay. So, okay. This makes more sense. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. So he's saying Vessel comes back from sleep and Vessel wants to move away from sleep.
right.
Vessel is having like
Second
relationship
thoughts.
issues with sleep.
Yeah.
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 Which is what Nazareth is a lot about too.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and Jericho as well. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
you're spot on, Ryan. You're spot on with that.
Right. I mean, yeah, I think that's a recurrent theme throughout. That's kind of what Sleep Token is about for like the next couple of years. Is about
Till-
like that
till
conflict
current,
right
yeah.
there. Like the
Mhm.
like the fatedness of
Yeah.
like Sleep and Vessel can't escape each other, but at the same time like it's a destructive relationship and Vessel is always second guessing or trying to get away or realizing this
What-
isn't what I thought it was. I'm just being
And to put-
used or whatever.
Well, to put a fine point on that, right, was when we talked about last time,
Mhm.
Vessel had this very visceral reaction to seeing how sleep touched the water and it turned to blood. And Vessel was all of a sudden like, "Oh my God, I don't know what I've gotten into. Let's rethink this whole relationship thing."
Oh,
And that is kind of, I think, being reiterated here to some extent. Like these previous concerns are coming up anew
Right.
right now.
Yeah. Yep.
And so yeah. And so okay, so what Ryan's saying is that Vessel seeks reality to normalize through love with someone new, but sleep might take his new love. Maybe without Vessel. Okay. Okay, I get what you're disagreeing with before. Maybe Vessel is not the celebrant of the sacrifice. Maybe sleep is take because everybody has to sleep. Maybe sleep is taking Vessel's side girl to be like, nope, you're with me, daddy.
Right. Well, like, so I think we're saying the same thing, but correct me if I'm wrong.
Go ahead.
Like, at night, when sleep takes control of vessel, of the vessel, that it puts the people in his life at risk, so that like his new potential love interest or the person that he's trying to ground himself in reality with is then put in danger because of his relationship to sleep, because there are moments when he's not himself. And
Yes, and sleep will use Vessel to be the vessel of his action in the real world, whether that's murderous or lovely or whatever.
yeah, and potentially making this person a victim or a sacrifice to,
depending on which hat you're wearing. Yeah. No, 100%.
Right.
I think
that's sort of how I've kind of,
and that's where we're at right now. And then he says, and Vessel tells her all of this. So he says yes. So we cracked the code. But this and Vessel tells her all this. She volunteered. Oh, so if they're like cuddling up, he's like, guess what? In 5 or 6 hours, when we hit 88 miles, you're gonna see some shit. And she's like, okay. He's like, but I might like sacrifice you. She's like, yeah, sounds good to me. I mean, not quite in those terms, I'm sure, but like generally speaking. And I mean, so Ryan, the next thing Ryan's saying is like, so does sleep whisper some like trance to her through Vessel's mouth in the ear, or is it her own free will? That's a good question. I'm not sure we have an answer. And also just take a step back for a second from the whole thing is like, ultimately, I think, but what Owen and I would love to do when this gets like to be like 30 people in the chat or whomever, is like if we could take a Thursday and do like one sleep token song and like go through it like hardcore and just do one song a week with great comments and feedback like you're doing, Ryan, like that would be like us living our best life.
Yeah.
So don't feel so always say everything, say all the things.
Right. Yeah. The idea of getting through 3 songs is kind of arbitrary. It's just sort of like what's fit with our time slot in the past, but it doesn't have to be that. No. It can be whatever it needs to be.
Ideally, we would get through at least one song.
Be good. But if
we got through the first 15 seconds of Sundowning. See you next week.
Where we will tackle seconds 14 through.
All right. Hey, Tiffy's back.
All right.
She thinks, it's a distorted or manipulated kind of free will thing. I think that's right.
Yeah.
Because I think even Vessel's free will is distorted by his relationship with the deity.
Mm-hmm.
And if Vessel were to relate to another third person, the she, it would have to be distorted by Vessel's relationship to the deity as well. Like you couldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ryan. No, don't show, Ryan. Keep showing out. Keep showing up. Keep showing out, brother.
Yeah, thank you. That's really great.
What?
Okay, the last thing I have to say about music.
Are you sure?
In this song, for this moment,
okay.
I will never talk about music again.
I swear, I'm giving up music for Lent.
It ends with this chord ringing out, the chord that it started with. We're talking about cycles, so it starts. We're in
ionic time.
Ionic time, yeah. So the key of the song, it really kind of centers around the notes of G sharp minor, which is this very dark, sad thing. But this is where it starts and ends, on this sort of bright So I don't know. It's like the waking. Maybe it's the light through the cathedral window or something.
Yeah. We started where we began,
Yeah, and it's
and we ended where we finished.
right, right. With the same, it's the same chord and the same percussive hi hat
That
thing. Yeah.
yeah.
This. Easy to miss, but it's kind of ringing out. Yeah.
It seems less metallic at the end than it did at the beginning, actually.
Does it? Let's
It seems
compare.
more woody. It seems more woody to me.
All right. Here's the
I could
end.
be completely wrong. In
And
the beginning.
here's the beginning.
Told you it was more woody. And the end.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's probably Tiffy. You're right. It's just more muffled, but
Yeah. Would. Yeah. Yes.
I'll take what I can get when it comes to music.
It's just as the song fades out, the high frequencies are getting rolled off.
It was that close
But-
to making a musical point.
But I mean, well, you're arriving at the same thing. You noticed a difference in the tonality,
Sound.
the timbre of the sound. So yeah, it's
Thank
a
you.
thing.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate you. Okay,
Same pattern. Yeah, same pattern. You're right, Tiffy. It is the same exact pattern. You're right.
it is, and there's a
a
song that I'm just flagging this now. There's a song where the theme
Oh,
that
yes.
comes back, and then at the end of that song, the drum part fades out and turns into that percussive thing that we're just listening to right now. So there's another song from another album. And this is
Hey, chat. Guess that song, chat.
yeah, guess that song.
Sorry, go ahead, Owen.
No, I've had this like Charlie Day, you know, the meme of the guy pointing at the connections on the corkboard.
Yeah.
I've got that going on in the back of my head, that there are all of these Sleep Token songs that
It's all connected.
have these, like these connections. It turns into one song ends and it fades out and it just sounds like, okay, noise and synthesizers or whatever.
High water was the chat. High water. Chat said high water.
Chat said high water. We'll see
Chat
when
said
we
high
get
water. Okay.
there. We'll see when we get there.
Stand by, chat. Hey, chat. When we get to high water, if you were right, I will make you a mod. That will be your
That's-
prize when we get to high water. So
We'll
like
give
and
you a
subscribe every time.
Black
We'll
flamingo
give you
emoji.
we'll give you a black flamingo emoji and more work to do. How about that?
Sounds like a deal.
I mean, we'll see if they take it.
Yeah, we'll see. It's a good deal. Take it.
I mean, Tiffy, I got you. Your vote's for high water. It's a long time. Well,
You want us to jump
Oh,
over there? Check it now.
Owen knows the answer. I don't know the answer. Owen knows. We'll talk off screen, okay?
You and
If we
Tiffy.
discuss, and Tiffy says, since we're only going to discuss 15 seconds a week,
Yeah, no, that's fair.
and Ryan says he's here for the pink flamingos. I think he means black flamingos. Hand praying, pink black flamingo. Hey, we're here
Get
for
a
it.
pink and black zebra flamingo, leopard print.
Oh, I
flamingo.
think ChatGPT can do that for us. We can make zebra flamingos. We can make merch. And you can get a coffee mug that has a black, pink, leopard print flamingo.
That actually sounds pretty cool. Honestly,
It actually does. I'd actually be down.
I think we have an idea.
I think we have a lot of ideas. That might be the problem.
Yeah.
All right, so Tiffy, you have been noted as saying high water. If you are right, you will win the fabulous prize of having more work to do. So you have been noted. I appreciate you. We all do. Thanks,
Indeed.
Ryan. I'm not gonna. All right, so next we have
So Yes. Just checking in on
Sorry.
time. I can probably go for another half hour. You think we can get through 15 seconds of a song in
Yeah,
half an hour?
we can get through 15 seconds of hey. Tiffy wants to be our intern.
Our intern.
Yeah.
All right.
She says I don't want to be a mod, but she wants to be an intern. All right. I mean,
I don't know what we do with an
I would.
intern, but we'll
I
figure it
mean,
out.
we'd probably make you a mod.
Your first job as our intern is to
Is
mod
to
the
be our
channel.
mod. And bring Ryan coffee if you live in the same area code. All right, let's get to I don't know. Oh, Jerry is sleep's old vessel. He is now a bird. I don't know that lore.
Yeah, we'll get there.
All right. Thank
I
you,
mean,
Ryan. You've blown my mind.
You're
Ryan.
welcome to look into all that on your own. I'm not saying you have to wait for me, but we wouldn't
Yeah.
get around to that until we get to even in Arcadia. So that's
Well, Ryan says Ryan is on board with Tiffy's intern job bringing him coffee. And
he would.
that's well, of course, who wouldn't? I would. But we're not going to make you do that, Tiffy. Thank you. All right. Not hell yeah. Hey yeah. Let's go.
Hey, all right.
Oh, sorry. I want to pause it real quick.
Ah,
So, sorry. We're going to get through what 2.5 seconds of the song.
good God.
So my 16-year-old daughter, I was talking to her about this last night and had her listen to this Sleep Token song. She's like, that was my favorite song when I was in 5th grade. And it's so much sadder now. She didn't get the context, but it's
Well,
all right.
she's
I'm like,
very right about that.
I'm like, I don't think the song got sadder. I think the people who are singing it changed.
I
But
think
proceed.
they might have made it sadder. Not that it was.
Oh, Tiffy says we almost made it to 15 seconds.
I think we almost made it to 3 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's like 6,
Okay.
7% of the way there. All right, let's go. Play.
My baby don't mess around because she loves me so, and this I know for sure. But does she really wanna, but can't stand to see me walk out the door? Don't try to fight the feeling, cause the thought alone is killing me right now. Thank God for mom and dad for sticking two together, cause we don't know how. If you've got it, or if you've
Okay. We could go the whole song. There's.
No.
Not
Tiffy
a-
just said something really great.
All right.
So I think she just read your mind, bro. Tiffy said, I think we just never paid attention to the lyrics of the song because I buried it in the happy up-tempo music.
Yeah. I mean,
I think she's 100. I told her she was 300% right. So, yeah.
right. So yes. Absolutely.
Carry on.
Hey, because it sounds like this, upbeat hip hop
But it's
funk
not.
sort of a thing. But yeah, if
Yeah.
you actually go look at what the lyrics are, it's a pretty serious song.
It absolutely is. It's about like family unity and stuff.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's about like family unity and generational trauma and yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
this is
proceed
just,
on. I didn't mean to
no,
interrupt.
no,
Go ahead.
you're good. You didn't interrupt. I didn't even start yet.
Well,
No, I was just gonna say.
so I preempted you instead of interrupting you. My bad.
Right. That's how we do everything here.
It's the nomenclature.
Yeah. So musically, this is obviously much more sparse than Jaws. It's just piano and voice, and most of the time just one voice. There's a lot about this song that is really similar to something we're not going to get to for a little while, but hopefully not too long. But the Blood Sport, the version from the room below, with just Vessel and the piano, really similar sort of an arrangement and texture, which I think that's kind of my impression is that's sort of like his musical home. It's just like him and a piano. But
And a demon.
well, okay, them and a piano.
And a demon. So them. They and a piano.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this one, I like. He often will choose keys that I don't get to play in a lot as a guitarist. So this is in G flat, or maybe F sharp, however you prefer it. And it really uses a lot of the pentatonic notes. So on a piano, those would be the black keys. And so just kind of is playing a lot with that sort of stuff. That sort of a thing. And in the chorus, when it goes to that, hey, yeah, it's a really nice, it's a pretty basic chord progression, not knocking it at all. That's kind of what the texture of the song calls for in this mood. It's sparse. It's not super harmonically dense or whatever. So, it's just beautiful and haunting, and
he's leaning on his vocal qualities. Like it's just like this song this wouldn't exist if it wasn't just vesseling.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like really leaning on the range and the head voice. No, yeah. So,
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Great.
Proceed thou thus.
Here we go.
Got it, just don't get on. There's nothing at all. We get together, but separate, so it's better when there's feelings involved.
Huh.
Like the way that the back of the throat is the raw instead of all like this that is so unusual in a meaning. Oh, here's a good question from Tiff. So let me finish what I was saying, and then we'll talk to Tiffy's question.
Sure.
So I was saying in the Outcast one, it's like nothing at all. It's very front of the voice, very outspoken, no consonants at all. The way that Vessel's doing it, there's almost like he's saying raw instead of all, right? It's almost like it's a throat sound for all.
Yeah.
If you want to roll it back like a couple seconds, you can do that.
For sure.
And we'll hear that, and then I'll answer Tiffy's question.
Yeah.
Ryan is also interested in Tiffy's question.
You think you've got it, just don't get on. There's nothing at all.
Yeah, it starts out as all in the front of the mouth. It goes back to almost a throaty sound by the end of the fourth all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is very awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Mm-hmm. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing that's a part of like one of the really great things that Vessel does as a vocalist, as a performer, is plays around with the placement of stuff that's great. Yeah, placement of certain sounds and words. He'll take a vowel and kind of move it around into different resonances to change up the tonality. Not only does it make it interesting to listen to, but also really
we're gonna
it
have
does
to
kind of the mimetic thing that we were talking about before. It's
Mhm.
like, yeah.
We're
So-
gonna have to do a whole video or a whole at least section of a video going forward on the placement of sounds in Western languages, in Middle Eastern languages, as in Eastern languages, and how that
Hmm.
whole thing works. I don't speak any Eastern languages, but like Middle East Arabic and Farsi, right?
Yeah.
And like how the tonal chart changes about how many whole tones or half tones are perceptible to the ear in those. So I think there's something to be said on that. A complete pin in that for now,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
for later.
Mhm.
So Tiffy says that what does it mean that if he uses the black keys, does that make it more sad? Does it give it more
Oh,
sadness or something?
okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead,
yeah.
Owen. You explain.
No, it's a good question.
It is.
So
And Ryan gave us the thinky face emoji, so Ryan also wants to know.
okay. So it doesn't necessarily make it sadder, but every note and every collection of notes that makes up the scale that a song is written in has a certain kind of a color and character to it. And
Oh, maybe sorry. Maybe because we're talking about black keys, maybe explaining my color so you don't mean color like visual color.
yeah. Yep.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Right. No, it's a good point to clarify. So I'm not talking about the black and white of the keys on a piano. I'm talking about it's a feeling. It's almost just a metaphor for that every note has a different character to it. And the closest analogy that we have to describe sound with words is to refer to colors, which is another common human experience that is also, it's hard to describe like what the color red is. It's hard for me to describe what this G flat is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like if I were to play, for example, like this, we'll try to find the contrasts. So this is an E major chord, and to me that sounds like rich and bright, and there's a kind of a almost like a golden sort of a color to it. I'm not strongly synesthetic. I'm not actually like seeing the color gold, but it's got that sort of a character. And then the key that this song is in, it's
Sharp.
a little bit
Like it sounds like stabby.
sounds stabby. So yeah, people have different experience of these things. So some people think that F sharp, it's like
It's way more stabby or twangy or it's stabby. It's way more stabby than the last one you played. Like,
Yeah.
dang, dang.
To me, this note
Dun, dun.
sounds cold.
Yes. I agree.
And it's a big
Oh, Tiffy says gloomy.
gloomy. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Gloomy, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
Right.
well done. Well done, Tiffy.
Right. So every key, every song is going to be written in a key with a collection of notes that are all going to go together to create this sort of a character. So using the black keys on the piano, it facilitates a particular collection of notes. So on a piano, you've got this recurring pattern of 7 white keys and 5 black keys. And those make up what's called an octave. I'm getting a little technical, but hopefully we can follow
You're
along.
okay.
I could
We've
probably
covered
find
that to some extent already. We found that. You're good.
and maybe I can find a picture of it and cover your face with it.
God, I hope.
Here, let me see if I can actually try something.
We're just doing this for lulz now.
Yeah,
Fine.
yeah.
Cover my ugly mug with an octave.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and clip that. I don't care.
Cover my ugly mug with an octave.
Well, it's not big enough. You got a big old head.
Mwah.
Well, it's not a whole octave now, is it?
Yeah, it is.
I guess
C1
it
to
is. No, it
C2.
is. Sorry. It is. Sorry. You're right. My bad. Wait, it shows what you're. Wow.
Yeah. So
That's technical magic. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
hey,
I'm just impressed.
no, you're
I'm
good.
just impressed.
I wasn't sure this would work.
Well, surprised it did.
So see that on the screen it says G, but the note is G flat. Those are just like my actual keyboard, my computer keyboard. I could use the letter keys to type and play those notes if I wanted to. That's what that is.
Huh.
So this is a G flat, and these black keys here, those make up what's called a pentatonic scale. So like a pentagon has 5 sides, a pentatonic scale has 5 notes in it. Thanks, Aaron. And here, let me actually, since I'm talking about this, let me put that. There we go.
Oh, thank you.
Better. Yeah,
I appreciate that.
definitely. So those notes feature prominently, especially in the melodies and the vocal melodies and vocal harmonies that are being sung, but also like a lot of the piano chords utilize those notes. The full scale, the full G flat major scale gets used in the song. But he leans a lot on the pentatonic character of it, which has this sort of, it's a like on the happier side of sounds, but it's not like full on cheery. There's a little openness and kind of gloominess to it, I think.
Mm-hmm. No, absolutely.
So that's what I'm talking about with black keys and white keys, and then differentiating that from like the tonal color of sound. So hopefully that.
I think so. No more. Yeah. Tiffy, Ryan got comments, questions. Continue, but so far they seem enthralled and aren't saying anything more at the moment.
Yeah. So
No.
I'm gonna continue playing the song, I guess, and then we'll see.
And then we're probably in the after Hey then today.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we're good. No, we're good.
Yeah, cool.
We could do a whole 3 hours on the next one, especially if we have chat.
All right, that sounds good to me.
So let's go ahead. So yeah, so
Yeah.
do the Hey Ya, and
Hey Ya.
we'll go off. Yeah.
You've got it, oh, you think you've got it, but got it, just don't get on. There's nothing at all. We get together, but separate, so it's better when there's feelings involved. And they say that love is forever, and what makes love the exception.
So good. So good.
We so in denial when we know that we're not happy here.
Levels.
Yeah. So reading into trying to read between the lines a little bit, I think that conversation that we were having about like this conflicted relationship between vessel, sleep, and this third party, like that line, what is it here?
We get together, but separate, so it's better when there's feelings involved.
Yeah.
Like that's the conflict, right?
Yeah.
Right there.
That always troubled me with the Outcast song, actually.
Right.
I'm like, That's not a happy thing. Why are we saying
It's not.
unhappy things in happy voices?
Right. Yeah. Well, this is, I don't know. It's another tangent we don't need to go on right now. But
Well, why not? Why not?
no, I was just gonna okay, briefly. This we are really accustomed in like westernized culture to hearing like a chord that is happy and thinking this is happy music and this is sad music.
Yeah.
But those same notes are used in different cultural areas to signify different things, and different aspects of music can signify if something is happy or sad. For example, the main thing in rural Andean culture that signifies if something is happy or sad is the tempo of the music. So if something is fast, it's happy, and it's usually for dancing.
So Here Comes the Bride would be sad.
So Here Comes the Bride would be sad, even though it's in a major key and the notes to us sound happy, but it's a slower tempo. So it would be signifying a somber mood
in Andean
culture. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, as the world is increasingly connected, those sorts of like singular interpretations get blended with stuff and start to fade out. So that's less and less of a thing. But yeah.
No, awesome. Okay, so Tiff just responded a minute ago. She said, thank you. I think I get it. Or I have to learn a whole lot more to know if I have more questions. But yes, proceed. Thank you all for taking the time to explain these things. And I told Tiff always that is the actual purpose of this podcast. Ask all the questions.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And we're also asking questions too. So
Yeah,
we know
that's all we're
some
doing.
things, but most things we don't know. So
She says, I wonder what Indian Here Come the Bride sounds like.
it's a good question.
Maybe ask ChatGPT
Yeah.
and then don't.
And
I
then-
can't even venture a guess.
Don't share whatever it says.
And then delete your browser history.
Yeah.
Because in we
Use a
talked about this a
VPN.
little bit. Use a VPN first, and we're not sponsored by any of them, so choose your own. But we talked about this a little bit before when we were talking about oh god dang it, the name of the town in India where the Holi ritual. Come on,
Calcutta?
Calcutta. Yeah, we talked a little bit before about the ritual in Indian culture of after the husband dies of lighting the bride on fire. It's called sati.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can use your own intuition as to what "Here Comes the Bride" might sound like in India.
There goes the bride.
What? There goes the bride. Oh Lord.
Yeah. Okay, so I was
Yeah.
just gonna
Sorry, Owen.
sort of
Sorry.
enjoy some of the vocal harmonies and stuff, because even though this is a very sparse song texturally, there's not like a bunch of guitars and synths and stuff like that. Some of these vocal harmonies are just awesome, and he really shows off some of his range in some of them too. So this is just isolated harmonies.
That's amazing.
Just wait, it keeps going.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put the lead. I'm putting the lead back in with that. And it goes along with this
What?
chord progression. It's just like, it's awesome. I don't really have anything else to say about it. It's just great.
I just like yes, and more.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Right. And when you're listening to the whole song with all the piano part and everything, that stuff it's pushed so far back in the mix. If you're not really listening for it, you might miss it, but that's what it's supposed to
That's
do musically.
amazing.
But yeah, it's wild. He's pretty
Tiffy
good.
says she thinks she like Tiffy says she thinks she likes the harmonies more than the whole full song. That's really cool how you're able to isolate that. No, I've like learned a lot about that today. I think we all have.
Mm-hmm.
The harmonies are crazy. Like that's
Wow.
like I mean, as much as we all appreciate like Vessel's range, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
when it's isolated a bit, like it just blows your mind. Like, oh, MFG.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, Chris. Awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. And then we haven't talked about the music video,
Oh yeah, that thing.
which is
Yeah,
interestingly. I mean, I think this
There you go.
goes along. I'm more and more convinced of our interpretation that we're really on to something with what we were talking about for Jaws, since these kind of came out right around the same time in succession, sort of.
I think like 3 months apart, right?
Something like. Sorry, I did it again.
Whoa,
Uh,
that's a thing.
That's my bad. Sorry, y'all.
That's all. No, so you're allowed to bad.
So like the all the music video is this close up shot of Vessel in the mask, and
Mhm.
it just progressively gets more and
Closer
more in
and
focus.
closer. Yeah.
Like it comes in closer to him, and then
Yeah,
it
it's
just
called
gets sharper and sharper.
In cinematographic terms, we call that rack focus.
Rack focus.
I went to high school once.
Cool.
No,
Congrats.
you're welcome. I graduated. Apparently.
Apparently. Um. Yeah. So I think this is that like metaphorically and literally bringing into focus.
Thanks for that, Owen.
I did not go to high school.
You did. Well, I went to college.
I skipped high school.
I went right to college.
Yeah. Um,
That's a different story
It's a
for a different day.
different thing.
But no, it's. I think again to we're talking about the memetics of the video and the memetics of the song and the memetics of the video here are doing the same thing memetically as the song is, as the music is.
Right.
By song I mean lyrics. Like they're all unified doing the same damn thing.
Yeah. Right. So what I was trying to, before I got sidetracked with my
All right.
hilarious joke, what I was
It was
saying is
great.
that what it's
Best
bringing
joke.
into focus is this conflict and this that Vessel finds himself locked into with sleep, and this like dawning realization that they have like potentially irreversibly been unified. They've become one, linked, as it were. And
Yeah.
I think that's my interpretation of what's going on with this music video, is just this like realization of like the mask, the embodiment of sleep, just like.
Well, that's the thing too. So let's look at this one question I'll leave us with this song and with things going forward. And actually, in the way you were, the way that you were, which we'll do next time, is what happens when the mask becomes so fused to you that you cannot take the mask off.
Mm-hmm.
Like the mask is like, I mean, you can use like the physical metaphor if it's like been seared to your face. But what if like the mask has become so much more you than you are that you're not yourself without the mask? So the mask is now you, even though it was supposed to disguise and hide your identity, but now it actually is your identity. And what you were before, or the way that you were, is no longer yourself.
Good God.
No,
Yeah, I don't have.
that's where we're going.
That's where we're
We'll
going.
find out. We'll find out next time.
Stay tuned, kids.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's what we have for today. Owen, thoughts on our next time we're out? Is next Thursday good, or what are you thinking?
So Tentatively, we're good.
If the
For the folks in chat, what's going on? Since we're getting to know each other a little bit, is
Yeah.
my wife and I are having
there's
a
a
baby.
there's a bun in the oven.
In the next few weeks, and it could be any time, basically. So plan on next Thursday, but if baby stuff happens, I'll be taking a little time off, even though we just started this podcast. This is a baby. I gotta do baby stuff.
You gotta do the baby.
Um,
So, and don't worry, I'm running the back end right now, even though it's probably a terrible idea. But so I will keep y'all posted, and I'm sure there'll be a lovely baby picture with a sleep token mask as soon as it's born. We'll put it on a mask and put it up for y'all to see. Like, oh, what a beautiful baby! It looks just like his father, Vessel One. Oh, Ryan says congratulations.
yeah, thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. Appreciate you, brother. All right,
Much
so
appreciated.
but tentatively, if we do next week, look forward to
The way that you were.
the way that you were, and maybe the night does not belong to God. Maybe
Maybe.
depends
Could work.
upon how long the baby is, and depends upon So, oh my God, it hits me right in the heartstrings. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Notices on. Oh, he turned the notices on. He subscribed and turned the
Aw.
notices on. Do life, make it a fun job. Thank you, Ryan. You
Yeah,
are
thanks,
you are best sub, Ryan. Well, sorry, Tiff. You and Ryan can do blood sport to figure out who's the best sub. But for now, we appreciate your thoughts, Ryan. So I'll keep on the posts to let you all know what's going on. Baby or no baby. Next week there will be a baby, just maybe not next week.
Yeah.
And then you can have a play around with ChatGPT to figure out what sleep token mask you want the baby to wear.
We'll
I
do
mean,
the
why not?
leopard print flamingo mask.
The leopard print flamingo baby dress, the leopard print flamingo baby onesie with the sleep token mask from Choose Your Favorite Video. Sounds
Awesome.
like a great thing. All right, awesome. So yeah, the way that you were, and especially if Ryan, Tiff, and maybe your friends, family are gonna show up to the chat, and we can do like more in-depth dives like we've been able to do today,
Yeah.
then that should be enough. But if y'all are like sick or something and don't show up, then we might just have to do more songs. So who
Yeah.
knows?
Yeah.
But we're here for it though.
Definitely.
All right. So I guess we're gonna sign off. This has been lovely. Thank you all, chat. We really appreciate everything you're doing for showing up and showing out.
Yeah.
Really
thanks, Sam.
appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Yep.